Hello and welcome to Janette's I'm Every Woman TV. I'm your host, Janette Burke, and I am standing on the stage of Summerland, a wonderful production for this year's Toronto's Fringe Festival. Now, Summerland is an amazing play that deals with a lot of issues around the coming of age in the me generation. It deals with things like bullying, sexuality, lesbianism, knowing yourself before you commit to someone else, taking challenges, dreams, expectations, and a lot more. And we're here with Ann Merriam, who is the creator of Summerland, a fantastic play about coming to age that is being featured in this year's Toronto Fringe. Welcome, Ann.
Welcome, thank you.
And where did you get the inspiration to do a play like this?
Well, it's a musical by three young Toronto writers who are somewhere around me, Johnston, and Wilde. Are they around me? Hi. Wave at the camera, girls, over there. And I felt that my kids needed to be represented on stage, and there were not a lot of musicals to represent what I felt the kids wanted to see on stage. So they met with a group of students from Wexford Collegiate School for the Arts who told them their stories, and from there they worked their magic. They're phenomenal writers and they're fantastic to work with, and they have two other shows that have been seen in Edinburgh and on Orphan Black, by the way, which was Blood Ties was seen in Orphan Black.
That's amazing.
Very successful, and they were up for Adora for their production of Ellie's Emotion. So they're very, very, very super talented, and I wanted to bring everybody together, and I keep getting a bigger family. I keep bringing more and more together, so I was thrilled to do this.
Well, this is a phenomenal production, phenomenal cast. Let's talk a little bit about the themes represented in Summerland. So Summerland is sort of a coming-of-age story. It starts out that the children are being sent to a reform school. Actually, they're more than children. They're teenagers.
Right.
I really like the way you tied in today's topics that affect teens right from the beginning right through to the end, and even though they wind up in Summerland through an accident, there is still that, you know, dealing with these issues and the coming into reality and the growing up period. So there's quite a few issues that you deal with here. Like, I mean, there's sexuality, there's gay and lesbian issues, there's escapism. How did you integrate all of that into one play and write music, a score to fit it?
Well, the writers brought them all together and heartfelt talked. I mean, just because we only have 7 characters in it, there were many, many more characters and what issues they have to deal with. And these girls work with myself and Aaron Willis, who's a dramaturge, and a fantastic creative musical team. Bob Foster, who's now out east at the Charlottetown Festival, and a fantastic music team, drama team. We all came together. It's a huge team. A choreographer, Honey Fred, who, man, I mean, I'm sure you were blown away by the dancing.
I was really blown away by that, and I was blown away by the strong characters, and I mean male and female characters. But in this play, I noticed even more female lead roles, and I was really impressed by that because, you know, today in theater and TV, women don't have those strong roles, and we see young women on stage who are portraying very strong roles. I would like you to comment on why you chose that and how you chose these particular people to play these roles.
Well, it starts with my writers, who are 3 fantastic women who are extremely empowered women, and I think times are changing, and it is women walk alongside men. We're a community, it's a holistic experience, and these girls were able to bring themes that are very personal to young people and to young women and young men that were not one-dimensional. These are very multi-dimensional characters by young women who really understand the difficulties in our society today to demonstrate how we can come together in a positive way. And I think, and I keep saying the same thing, the lyric that you're never fully grown if you've never been alone, to be complete yourself and then find a partner, which is why it's so beautiful to watch Hannah's journey with one boy to another boy, and in the end she says, I have to be whole, just like you do, and it's beautiful.
Yes, that was very impressive, actually, because not many women would say that. And not many women might not take the time to go deep within themselves so that they could bring more to a partnership. They might be more inclined to take the partner and not soul search. So I really like that part of it. I also like that you had, you know, a queen, a strong queen.
Yeah, we do.
And is beautiful. And I'm just going to wrap it up by saying that I really felt that the symbolism of, breaking down the Summerland, breaking down the trees, building the wall, cracking down the wall, that was very symbolic to me of what's actually going on in society for our youth. And the challenges of suicide and being bullied and all these different things are very prevalent in this particular play. Why did you actually choose to use like a wall and tree as sort of imagery or a symbolism for that? Is it symbolism about breaking from adulthood to from youth to adulthood, or is it more symbolism for breaking down society walls and focusing on the me generation and what me generation will have to offer to the future?
I'm going to give that to the writers, who are very, 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 very... Girls, can you answer that?
Very quickly, somebody in front of the camera.
Over here.
Welcome to Janette's I'm Every Woman TV. Okay, so the question is, why did you choose that particular form of symbolism? Is it about breaking down walls? Is it breaking down from youth to maturity? Is it about talking about Generation Me and the ramifications that we're going to have or see with Generation Me in the future? Go ahead, introduce yourself.
I'm Barbara Johnston.
I'm Anika Johnston.
And I'm Suzy Wilde.
Okay, we wrote the show.
Who are the writers of this wonderful play, Summerland? Let's hear the answer to that question, please.
Well, I think we quite intentionally left a lot of ambiguity in the symbolism in this show, and so the wall could represent a lot of things depending on how you want to interpret the show. And I'm sort of hesitant to get too specific about that, but certainly one main thing that it represents for us certainly is this tendency to build a wall between yourself and whatever you might be afraid of. And in this case, for these kids, it might be the outside world and growing up. And they have to go through that wall in order to transcend and evolve.
Do you think that Generation Me has a tough time growing up?
Yes, definitely.
And why? Why do you think that? Have we made it too easy for them?
Yeah, well, I don't know. I think that there's a lot of getting very focused inward and on a screen, and that can really make it hard to see the bigger picture.
Yeah, breaking down social walls too. Okay, well, thank you so much for coming on and discussing this. I'm going to turn it back to Ann, and we're going to wrap it up. Okay, thank you. So, Ann, again, congratulations. This is a wonderful production. If you haven't been to Toronto Fringe Festival, you need to get down here, get some tickets to see this play. It is phenomenal. It is not what I would have expected in terms of the level of production, the quality, the costumes, the acting, the musicality, everything is beyond superb. And these kids are fantastic. So please come and see Summerland.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thanks for being with us today. I'm your host, Janette Burke, for Janette's I'm Every Woman TV. We just saw the most amazing play called Summerland. Please come check it out at this year's Toronto's Fringe. You will not believe the quality of production, the level of acting, singing, dancing, the costumes. It's all amazing. And what's even more amazing is the wonderful script and score that deals with so many issues our kids are facing today. So until next time, continue to be fabulous. Please remember to like, share, and comment on all our posts, and follow us on LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, Google+, Vimeo, YouTube, Tumblr, Pinterest, and the list goes on. # Janette's I'm Every Woman TV.